Welcome guys, this is the first video of my A through Z blueprint guide to take you from nothing to profitability in trading. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. I'm going to brain dump on this big series I'm making that's going to teach you all the knowledge you need to know that any person that any trading experience can learn from. Straight from beginner, like you don't know anything, to the point to an advanced trader who's been trading for years, right? My goal with this series is to share my knowledge with you guys and piece by piece kind of dedicate each video on a specific topic that you need to know about trading to get you from nothing to something in trading. All right, so this first video, it's going to be in the title. I'm going to call it expectation, okay? It's going to be about our expectations, right? We want to come into this first with our mind set right going into the game, right? Because if your mindset is not right coming into this, it can set you back years. I'm telling you, it can set you back years. It happened to me. It happened to people that I know. So it's one of the biggest important things I want to get down first before we break into strategy or anything. So this video is not going to be anything strategy related. It's not going to be anything about risk management, position, whatever. It's very simple, basic stuff, the first few videos. So expectation. What is expectation? We all know what expectation is, but what is it in terms of trading, right? In terms of trading, what I mean is putting an expectation on when you're going to make it, how much money you're going to make, when you're going to make that certain amount of money, putting goals on how quick you want to master trading, all that sorts of stuff, right? When you put expectation on something that you don't know when it's going to work out and you don't meet your expectations or meet your goals, you're going to set yourself up for failure, because now your mindset is thinking about the money. You're too worried about green or red because you in the back of your head, you have a date now that you have to make a certain amount of money by or be green or master something by. But trading is something that you can't time when you're going to make it. You don't know when you're going to make it. The only thing you can guarantee is that you put in the hours every single day towards learning, and that's going to get you to success in the long run. But we don't know how long it'll take you to get to success. Just because it took me 3 years or someone else 5 years or someone else 1 year to get to success, or maybe even 6 months, doesn't mean it should take you the same amount of time, right? Because we're all different people. We all have different personalities, different experiences that lead up to this point in our life. So we're all starting trading at different mindsets and are coming in with it with a different approach and different personality, right? So it's going to take time for you to adjust your personality, adjust your thought process to align as the same as the thought process of a profitable trader, right? And another reason might be where it might take you longer or shorter is that one person might take a year and another person might take 3 years, but you have to look more into the specific years, right? Instead of looking at the years, look at how many hours they put in the year. One person's individual year, single year, can be 500 hours, but your 1 year can probably be 3,000 hours of work put towards learning trading. It all varies from person to person. And the only expectation you have right now is based on what you've seen online. And that's really, really bad, especially in this space, because so many people make it seem like you can master trading in 2 months, 4 months, 6 months even. Highly unlikely. But you can be the lucky ones, of course. But a year, 2 years, maybe even 3. Right? That's just, I can't predict how long it'll take you. All I'm trying to tell you is that you will go much further ahead in this industry if you don't put any expectation on when you're going to make it. Right? When you need to shift your focus. This is a very important principle. I have it on my wall where I have a list of trading principles. One of them is very important. It says detach yourself from the outcome and focus on the process. When you focus on the process, that's when you can actually hone in your skill and the results will come to you much sooner. Whereas instead of you just focusing on the result and just worrying about how much money you're making day to day. Because when you're focused on the result during your unprofitable stage, you're most likely going to see more red than green. Okay? And seeing that can hurt your mental, because now you're focused on the result, worrying about seeing green or red, but you can't control green or red. The only thing you can control is you and how much time and effort you put in towards a skill to learn trading. So when you're first coming into trading, make sure you have your mindset right. You don't put any expectation on when you're going to make money, how much you're going to make, and when you're going to master the skill. The only expectation you should have is that every day you're coming on your computer, you're going on your books or your resources to go learn trading and the skill to learn to master trading. Right? That's the only expectation you should have, to hold yourself to a standard that you're going to put in the hours to learn trading. And if you don't, you're not going to make it. That's your only expectation coming into this. Okay, don't worry about making any bit of money, at least for like 6 months. Don't think about making money at all. Just focus on learning the skill and focus on understanding all there is to mastering an approach in trading and the basic foundation and fundamental knowledge you should have when you're going into trading. When you guys can focus on building that base foundation knowledge, then you can slowly think about strategy and then maybe shift towards making money when you have the psychology down. But for the most part, especially in the beginning, put zero expectation on making money and zero expectation on how soon you're going to figure this out and how much you're going to make. Okay, that's the main gist of this video. I know I kind of repeated myself a little bit, but I'm trying to brain dump here with like include all the information that I know of regarding expectation that I knew held me back for so long. Because a lot of people, majority of people, including me, got into this because we saw somebody probably making a shit ton of money online on a YouTube short or like a TikTok or Instagram reel or whatever, saying, "Oh, I clicked the button." They click a button like, "Oh, we're in. We made $5,000 in 10 seconds. Wow, that's fun. You should join my Discord, watch me, copy my trades, do this." Like, that's probably why we all got into this. We all probably saw someone making a shit ton of money in a short amount of time, or hearing about the rumor of the fact that you can get rich quick, which is a complete myth or misconception in trading, because this isn't a get rich quick. This is a get rich slow type of game. Okay? I'm sure most of us got in because we thought it was a get rich quick. And if you didn't, be grateful, and because you are one of the lucky ones who don't come in with the wrong expectation. Right? It's really hard to kind of shift your expectation when you're coming into this with no skill, thinking you're going to get rich quick, and then getting hit with reality, slapped in the face because you came in with the complete wrong mentality. That's what happened to me. I came in thinking we're going to get rich quick, started with options, dumped a lot of money in my account, put like $800, doubled it to around $1,600, a little bit more, and then I lost all of the profits I made plus half of my initial investment. So I was around like I was floating around a little over $400 after I took all my losses. This was about like a 3.5 to like 4 month period, maybe 5 months, where I grew the account and then blew it all. Like, blew it all, meaning like I blew that in the span of like a week, and I grew it consistently for like 3.5, 4 months, and then just blew it all. So I'm telling you guys, after I blew it all, dude, I'm telling you, like, I got struck with reality. I wanted to give up so badly, and I spent the next months and months learning, rewiring my mind, and trying to shift myself to focus on the process and skill instead of the money. Because I was so money-oriented after losing all that money that I wanted to keep trading with more size and bring my money back to how much I was originally at, or at least make the profits back. But you can't think like that. You need to focus on the skill, and that's when you'll actually be making the money. When you focus on the money won't come to you. When you focus on the skill, that's when the money will come to you. When you focus on the skill and take time to master it and not worry about the income. This is why I say another really good point is when you're learning trading, it's so much easier to learn when you have an extra income on the side, or you have a job on the side, or a business that's flowing you extra cash, so you don't have to worry about the money coming from day trading as income. When the money coming from day trading, money you're making from day trading is going to be your income, then you're constantly worried about green or red to take care of the bills, take care of your expenses. And when you're red one day, or have a red week, or maybe even a red month, which is not unlikely, it could happen, then you're going to be in mental frustration. I know you're like, "Oh, I'm different. I'm not going to have mental frustration. I'm locked in. I'm disciplined." I'm telling you, like, the statistics are not wrong. Most of you guys are going to fumble, and you need to put in the practice and the hours to learn the skill and not think about the money. And having income from something else while you're learning trading is going to be so beneficial for you guys, and most likely sharpen up your guys' learning curve, so you don't have to take a lot of time to master day trading. Because a big chunk of this stuff, especially as a beginner, is mindset and mental. When you can shift your focus on the process and the skill and not the money, like, if you guys haven't already understood it by now, that's like the main gist of trading and main gist of this video, is to shift your mindset to focus on the process and not the money. Because when you focus on the process, that's when the money will flow to you. with time, of course, not instantly, but with time when you master the skill, right? But focusing on the process will help you master the skill a lot quicker than when you're focused on the money, because the focusing on the money will lead you down a rabbit hole of a bunch of mindset and mentality issues, right? Mindset and strategy are like the top two most important things in this, like to succeed in this. If you don't have either of those two, you are not gonna make it at all. Like if you have one or the other, you're not making it either. You need to have both locked in. All right. Main gist of this video: have realistic expectations, not like realistic, but expectations as in don't have expectation on when you're gonna make money, how much you're gonna make, and when you're gonna master the skill. Don't try to have some other sort of income outside of trading to support you while you're learning trading, which will help aid that expectation, so you don't focus on the money and focus on the process instead of focusing on the money. Because when you're focusing on the money, you're going to constantly be worried about green or red, but you can't really determine if you're going to be green every day or if you're going to be green every day, because nobody wins every single day. You're not going to win every single trade you take. You're going to have losses, and how you handle those losses is going to matter the most, right? And when you have other income that's going to supplement money towards your expenses, then you can start focusing on the process and not worry about green or red. When you focus on the process, that's how you'll improve your trading skills and trading results to bring in more green and less red. So, you guys understood that? Make sure, if you guys have any questions, drop it down in the comments before I continue making the next videos. If you guys have any video suggestions, let me know in the comments, because this is going to be a very in-depth guide. I'm talking about A through Z. Like, if you've never heard of trading in your life, this video is going to help you out. This series is going to help you out to understand the basics up till the advanced level trading. All right? Everyone, take care. Peace out.